I sure do, Bill. I I like her. I'll keep her around. I don't believe we ever actually discussed what we were hunting this week. I know that I still have 3 endeavors to spend, but I don't even think we started to talk about what to hunt. So, oh, we do get Tarna back. Well, kind of conditionally. We have to check here. We're gonna have to, if we nominate, um, man, I don't even remember who it was. So who had it here? Who had Marrow Hunger? Okay, so if we nominated Dorshia for Marrow Hunger as the one being murdered, then we have to nominate whoever has the highest insanity to do the murdering, and they also die. It's gonna end up being oh, oh it's gonna be Spire. So Spire has 19 insanity. So if we do back the clock, we have to trade Spire for Dorsey or for Tarna. Um, hey Rock, welcome back. So yeah, if we choose to keep Tarna, Spire is the one that has to take their place. I don't know. It's nice that Tarna had Frozen Star, but we do have one other survivor with Frozen Star right here, Septa. Septa's got a Constellation and Frozen Star. We may just have to leave it. It's unfortunately it's just kind of two bad situations. Well, but Spire was killed because when we rolled for Tarna, Tarna died. So I don't think we could redo the roll. We would have to stick with the same roll we got. Our only ray of hope is if Spire has Destined Disorder. Okay, so what, Nicole? You don't know how to turn on the Xbox? Is it plugged into power? One sec, I'll be right back. Yeah, you're right, Rock. 1 second though, I got something else to add to the discussion with insanity and the Destined Disorder. So, Destined, um, Destined means that if they don't depart, they lose all survival and insanity. Spire did not go on that last hunt, so they would not have any insanity. So in that case, it would go to whoever has the next highest and doesn't have Destined, which is Guts. Guts also has Destined. Who doesn't have Destined is going to be the bigger question. I think most of us do. Dorothy also does. She was kind of going to be the scapegoat. Let's just start at the top. Bill went, Rock went, Thistle went. Arwen didn't go, no insanity. Baron, none, 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 none. Because if it's random, that works to our favor. Mithra has 3 and does not have destined. Septa has 4 and doesn't have destined. Titan has 5. So it would actually be Titan that would die. Titan's kind of really good, so I guess we'll just leave it as Tarna, unfortunately. What we do get, though, because it's Valentine's Day, we get to add a population. So that's nice. It was a really good Valentine's Day for Guts, and wait, they probably don't get our bonuses. I don't know, I didn't really read it. I resolve the right to be salty. We can let it be Dorothy, I guess. Shield sucks, though. No, I can't do Mithra. Well, and that's the thing, is Tarna died with a lifetime reroll. So we could spend it. I don't remember why we didn't. Oh, because she was murdered. She was murdered first, so her lifetime reroll went out the window. But if it was the other one that was murdered, we could technically use her lifetime reroll on it because she would be the one doing the murdering. Well, she wouldn't be. Um, Guts would be the one doing, or Titan would be the one doing the murdering. And we have Accept Darkness, so all we need is a 4+. The murderer becomes the undisputed boss of the settlement. Gains +3 hunt XP. I mean, we could just straight up use her lifetime reroll to see if she lives, if you're okay with that. If we get the 4+, we'll let Tarna live and suffer the consequences. Otherwise, we'll just keep her dead. This is what I would have done if I would have known that he could be that Dorcia could be the one murdered and have somebody else do the murdering. I would have lifetime rerolled it. So let's try it. We're spending Tarna's lifetime reroll. 4+, she lives. 1, 2, 3, she stays dead. A 9. Let's bring her back to life. So she's back to life, but lost her lifetime reroll, and we lose an endeavor. Okay, which leaves us with 2 endeavors. Storage-wise, we're looking pretty good. Good enough to hold over. Sacrifice? Is what you're thinking? It's true. To get rid of fear of the dark. Oh, we were going to try to do something like that, weren't we? Or we don't have bloodletting. Sacrifices death ritual. Yikes. I don't like that one. Just because somebody's got to die. No, we don't have Barber Surgeon, but now might be a good time to do it. To build it. Have we built it? It's not over here in the stack. I don't know. I feel like we've tried to build it a few times, but I think we've gone back on it every time. So I think we did build it and then did the backwards build. We decided against it. So Barber Surgeon's 3 organ and a hide. I think we only have 3 organ. No, we have 5. I don't think we did. I think we decided against building it, honestly. But I could be wrong. We'd have to get rid of Gormbrain. We'd pretty much have to get rid of Milky Eye, Meaty Rib, and Gormbrain, which is okay, because I think we're kind of towards the done area with Gorm. So 3 of those and a hide. Just get rid of a white fur, I suppose. And spend an endeavor. And that finally builds us the Barber Surgeon. Do. And let's take note of that in here. Oh, I don't even have that. We have the blacksmith on there. We have the Gormchymist and the Gormchymi. Okay. So in order, we gotta do tree panning. And all we need is a 3 through 6. Because even if we got the 10, that would be okay. And this is for, is this for Rock? Did Rock get this? Yes, he did. Yeah. We'll spend it. We'll get a 3 through 6 here, no problem. Don't even fret. A 9. Which is just cure intracranial hemorrhage. Which we don't have. Okay. So Rock will not be going out this episode on this hunt. Let's build our gear grids back up, though. We need... I think we should keep taking Thistle. He was kind of fun to have that, like, insane luck. So we'll take Thistle, take Bill back out. Mithras character, Swordsman. And we need somebody to take over the red grid, which now has the greatest Gax. So that's a lot of fun. Honestly, the greatest Gax would go crazy in the person with Luck's hand because it's savage. But I don't know. Longclaw helps as well. And yeah, I don't know. We could also get Guitar Mastery because oops. We could get Guitar Mastery because we have not Tarna, but somebody in here. I think it's Spire. So Spire has Storm. So, I mean, they would be able to get Guitar Mastery if that's what we want to do. Could be a good time. It would take them 2 rounds to get it. So they'd have to go out, but they already have a Constellation. So they'd have to go out against whatever we hunt this year. And then Tyrant level 3. Or maybe not Tyrant level 3, I don't know. I doubt we actually fight the Dragon King here. I could be really wrong, but I'm assuming it's got a structure similar to it's more important to get constellations. Okay, I'm not opposing you. Because Bill... realistically, Bill's got pretty much no chance of getting a Constellation. Especially with Fist and Tooth Mastery. Mithra will get it shortly, actually. Nope, he needs Fated Blow as well. Um, Weapon Mastery's coming along pretty quick. So even if he can find his way into a Scar, so I'm assuming against the Tyrant, Mithra could pretty potentially pick up Sculptor. Only needs 2 more Weapon Mastery, or Weapon Proficiency points, so he's real close. Thistle is a lot of fun, so I want to keep using him, and he's just, well, all he needed was Weapon Mastery, but we could push for the Understanding and Destined as well. Not sure if there's a secret way to get Destined. I think that the King gives it out. The Tyrant. So Rock's got to be benched for now. That one's missing Frozen Star. Doesn't matter who we bring as long as you get constant. Yeah, it's not quite that easy, Bill. I'm trying to look through 19 different people here to see, and it's not like we can really cater exactly to that person to get the constellation. A little tough. I hate that Frozen Star is such a placeholder. Really holds us back. I think we're good taking. I mean, unless you want to switch from Bill to somebody that's closer to a constellation. I'm okay with the 3 we have. We just need to pick up Uno Mas. Don't really want to get rid of Bill. All she needed was Weapon Mastery, but that's not too far away, actually. It's only, well, it's 4 years away. So, unfortunately, the constellations we're mostly waiting on are like weapon masteries and stuff, which we're just not going to be getting. We could take somebody that's got high understanding and courage to attempt to get them somewhere, like Arwen. We could get Arwen 9 courage pretty easily, and the +1 accuracy could come. We can add her. We need 1 more. What's our balance here? We need 1 more male probably to go. Cronus isn't really much. Guts, Mithra, Rob? I don't think he has many. No, he doesn't have many dragon traits at all. Thanos. Yeah, you've also had your last hunt, my friend. Uranus. All they need is weapon mastery, but they've got 4 with sword. We don't have that many swords to go around. Uranus is still probably the best male option we got. 6 courage. Gonna be in that same position for Reaper. Might as well. He's strong, close to a constellation. That's what you guys are looking for. Uranus could take over. Could we build an almanac? We might be able to. Let me take a look here in just a second. Sword and sword. With no swords available. We still got some work to do on some of these gear grids as well. We need to get some fresh acanthus back out. 2 of them actually, so Let's scrap 2 fresh acanthus. Sorry, dried acanthus. I'm sure you guys knew what I meant. Man, my computer's being weird. 1. Oh, that's a fecal salve. Where'd our other one go? Did I drop it in the box? Did you read that we have to use acanthus? It's not optional first time. I did read that. I can't believe that. That's so lame. There's the other one. Okay. Almanac. Almanac requires 2 leather, which I do not believe we have. We don't have it. Oh, and we don't have an endeavor to make it, so we can't do it this year. Could do it moving forward, but not this year. Do they both have iridescent hide too? Yeah. Just give Uranus the red grid. Just leather, but there have been some changes. This is the greatest Gax now. Very fun. So we have the 2 evasion, 2 survival, 2 insanity. Yep. Greatest Gax has a lot of stuff I gotta try to keep in mind as well. So up here is Arwen, who will be, you know what, as well? I think I'm gonna give them the Cat Eye Circlet too. She's solid, but I want Thistle to be able to crit as many things as he can. Get us those bonuses. So this is actually Cat Eye. We also need to decide what we're gonna go fight. So if you guys have any ideas, that'd be great. 2 survival for the dried acanthus. Ooh, level 3 Lope. Ooh. Let's look into that. With pottery? Yeah, and we do have pottery, so. Let me make sure Thistle's grid should be good. Oh, he can pick something else up here, though. Could potentially take the harp. I don't know if it has anything worth harping. There's probably other things we could also take. Bandages? Could. No harp, no noisy. You're right. Keep on forgetting about that. Could just do bandages. No harm in some bandages. Or, Lope really doesn't give out bleeds. We could do stone noses. I don't think we need the survival anymore. We'll do bandages. Why not have them? Just in case, right? Oh, vestments. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. He needed it, actually, pretty badly. His armor really is terrible. We do have 1 bandages down here with uh, Mithras grid. So we do have 1. Oh man, but we got that regeneration suit. So excited about that. Which also gives us the Gorman armor level 2. So this has been replaced with bandages. Gorment suit is up in the top. Gorment mask, black sword. Gorment boots, round leather shield, tridecanthus, Gorment sleeves, bandages. Oh. Wait, what have I done? Oh. This is the regen suit. That's so sweet. At the end of the showdown, remove any permanent injuries you suffered this showdown. That's so sick. Does Mithra have any permanent injuries right now? Nope. So those will, any of them will go away. Okay, so let's go take a look at the Lope. So Lope after level 3, 5 basics, 7 screaming, and a black lichen. If the settlement has pottery, when they defeat a level 3, the survivors may preserve the stench of half-digested acanthus. From the Allops organs, a random survivor gains the astute, which just means you can add acanthus plant terrain cards. So, I mean, it's not amazing. Yeah, it's probably a better ability for earlier on in a campaign, I would imagine. But it's, I mean, it's not bad, obviously. It's true, but it is something. 2 speed, 2 damage. It's not something we're not used to. Okay, he doesn't have a +1 luck, which is nice. I do like that. So we'll still be able to crit him. He'll have 1. So we know what Diabolical is. We know Trample. But Hypermetabolism is new. Indomitable we know. And Legendary Horns is new. Plus an evasion token. Ultimately, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about it, what you think we should do. When he eats, he gains speed. Oh my gosh. That's terrifying. I think we probably have the ability to take him down, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's go for it. Let's give it a go. Let's hunt the Dung Beetle Knight. So let's set up a hunt for an antelope. We do have a sickle, yep. Do we want herb gathering after overwhelming darkness? Yes. Yes, we'll go after. Okay. So let me select it here. It's a showdown. Screaming Lope level 3. Arwen, Mithra, Thistle, Uranus. Thistle's still there. And it's Arwen instead of Bill. Alright. Off we go. So, especially since the Lope does not have a -1 luck token, Thistle will be critting on I believe it is 3 plus. He has 7 total luck. So yeah, 3 plus. If only he just had a little bit better accuracy. Or 4 speed like the Katars. Well, Bill, I mean, disorders aren't the end of the world. So, I mean, we do have... They were definitely the end of the world before we got... except Darkness. So, maybe we'll pick up some insanity along the way. Hopefully, maybe? I don't know. Some insanity and not the... yeah, apathetic. Fear of the dark. Alright, Arwen. Migration. Woof. Okay. 3 spaces away. So do we just, like, lose? Or what's up there? Does he move off the board? I don't think I've ever had that happen. He's in starvation. So if we hit him here, then we suffer starvation along with the fight. Okay. Next is Mithra to do a random for us. I usually stay away from level 3s. 64. Stone Fountain. Looks like there's a solid chance for hemophobia here. 2 cupped stone hands rise out of the ground. The hands hold clear, cold water that trickles through the stone fingers in a seemingly endless supply. Any survivor may consume from the fountain. If they do, gain a courage and roll a d10. If no one consumes, roll again. 1 through 4. Suffer monster level brain damage if you have... Oh, never mind. The water is clear until it enters your lips, where it turns to blood. You spit out the foul liquid and suffer monster level brain event damage. If you have the hemophobia disorder, you also suffer, which none of us have hemophobia. So it's actually... I mean, it's not bad just because none of us have hemophobia. The worst it's going to do is like fill in a box for us here. Who will the courage help? It'll help, well, everybody. Everybody's on the hunt for 9 courage, so it's going to help them all. We'll start with Arwen. A 6, which I believe is nothing happens. 5 through 8. It's water. Refreshing. Mithra. Gonna take that courage. And get a survival. Yep. 10. The best water you've ever tasted. Gain a survival. But you're already maxed out. Can I take another courage instead? I actually don't want Thistle to roll on it. I don't want him getting courage. Jump straight down to Uranus. Six, nothing happens. Free courage. Thank you. Yeah, not worth it for that guy. Alright, good. Successful hunt event there. Which brings us to Thistle. Thistle gets Carpet of Ticks. The ground is covered with a carpet of huge, writhing ticks. Each survivor must try to fend off the swarm. Roll a d10 and add your hunt XP to the result, which is going to be bad for a lot of us. On a result of 6+, you successfully smash the ticks away. Otherwise, On a result below 6, the ticks make you sick. Reduce your survival to 0. Ooh, a lot of us are pretty fresh. Well, I guess they're born with 2. So we'll start with Arwen here, who needs a 4+ to avoid all the nonsense. 9 will do it. Okay, move on to Mithra, who needs a 2+ to avoid the nonsense. Okay, Thistle avoids it automatically because they have 10 XP, and Uranus needs another 4+. Come on, get us through this event. There we go. 6. So we make it through Carpet of Ticks unscathed, thankfully. Which leads us to Uranus doing the last hunt event of this rotation. I think this is probably the stupid tree one. No. Usually finds its way in here by accident. Okay, next random hunt event. That Urain. 50. 50-50. Can I pull it up with tab? No. Gibbet. Or gibbet. A crude iron cage swings from the branches of a massive tree. As the survivors approach, a man calls out to them from the cage, pleading to be freed. The survivors may pass him by and suffer a brain damage as the prisoner weeps and pleads. If the survivors choose to free him, the event revealer rolls a d10. Two through 7, we don't have a resource. 8+ would be nice, so we'll just free him. Come on down from there, pal. Who put you up in that cage? Sit down. Have a meal with us and chat. A 7. He's a thief. It was so close, though. The prisoner is thankful, follows the survivors until they rest. When they wake, each survivor loses a random resource. If they had any, which we didn't. Joke's on you. Put him back in the cage. We know why he's up there now. Okay. There are certainly worse hunt events. Arwen is our next random. Yeah, another good example of why assigning resources is important. 71. Found relic. Amidst the endless stone faces, the event revealer notices an unusual object on the ground. The event revealer investigates and rolls a d10. If the settlement has records, which is not available for us, add +6 to the result. Okay, so we just have to roll it straight up for that Lantern 10 business. 8. I'm okay with it. 8 on found relic is you find a stone heart that pulses with warmth as you hold it in your hands. Gain an insanity. Oh, look at what a 10+ is. At the start of the next settlement phase, draw 3 innovations from the innovation deck and add 1 at no cost. Free innovation. My heavens. Arwen. I don't think I've ever had that one either. Gets an insanity. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, Mithra takes us into overwhelming darkness. Never the free innovation one? Yeah, it's tough to get. Alright, Arwen. First one through overwhelming darkness. With a 6. Is that the whale? It's gotta be the whale, right? Massive whale swims overhead. Your guts quiver with its booming cries. You vomit in fear but keep a brave face. Gain -1 evasion. After this event, all other survivors gain a survival from your bold display. Um, oh, after this event. I think we're all maxed. Yeah, we're all maxed anyways. So temporarily a -1 evasion. That will probably go away by the time we hit the battlefield. Mithra is next. That looks like a 1. A 4. Same thing. Thistle. 8. That's not the whale. Just an arm damage. Whew. And last but not least, Uranus. Oh, Uranus. No. Punch yourself in the face. Oh, that's okay. -1 accuracy. Good googly moogly. Yep, Uranus. Okay. That was Mithra that did that one, so Thistle next up with what do you know? Everybody, which we're all maxed on survival already, so we'll all gain 1, kind of, and then we go to herb gathering. Right as I got us to the other page. Alright. So herb gathering, we're after overwhelming darkness, so we're starting with 10. We'll just do the 3 apiece. It's worked for us in the past, starting with Arwen. It's worked for us every time but once. So that puts us at 21 total. 21 after 1. There's double 4. No, it wasn't a double 1. That was just a different, that was a 4th die that was still on the table. It was 731 on the first one, so 21 after 2. Come on. 21 after 3. I'll just try throwing in a 4th. That worked. Kind of, maybe? No, we're still short. That puts us at 41. So that's 20. We needed to get to 45. So the high end of the second box. Which is just a fresh acanthus and another survival for everybody. Let's give it to maybe to Thistle, just because he's low on armor. Okay, and then the real event. Stampede. Survivors may hide. If they do, the quarry move the quarry 1 space back. We really can't afford to do that. 8 through 10 could start it immediately, so we'll give everybody a courage. And roll on this. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling an 8, 9, 10 here. 8, 9, 10 to start the showdown immediately. Or a 3 to not start the showdown immediately. Is that the brain trauma one? 2 through 7. In the chaos, the survivors glimpse the monster that spooked the screaming antelope. All survivors suffer 2 brain event damage and wipe what they saw from memory. So that will be Arwen's light. Mithra's down to 1. But everybody's really close on courage now. Thistle's got some to spare. I don't think Uranus had any to spare. Was worth the chance for an 8, 9, 10. Uranus, you're up. Need something that gives us insanity. And a lot of it. 89. '89 is cleaner birds. No. Tiny ragged birds with needle-thin beaks fly overhead. Each survivor rolls a d10. The lowest scoring survivor becomes a straggler. Oh my gosh, Thistle's had this. Thistle, this is the reason that Thistle has -1 permanent speed. We really don't want it to happen to Thistle again. Buddy is already really struggling in the speed department. I know, but he currently has 2 on this Longclaw. We do not want to go down to 1. Looks like we won't be. It looks like it's going to Arwen, who's dealing with 2 speed on the... Nope, Arwen's a 7. Oh my gosh. 7, 9, 7, 7. So Mithra is safe. It's got to be a roll off in case of a tie, right? Roll off in case of ties, thank goodness. So Mithra's safe. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's going to be Arwen. So Arwen takes a permanent luck, -1 permanent speed, not temporary. That hurts. We don't have really any high speed weapons, so really is pretty crippling. Oof. Alright, and now it's Arwen's turn to reveal this next event. Let us ambush the monster. Grazing field. Acanthus, oh nice. Acanthus leaves sprout from the crevices in the stone ground. The survivors spend time gathering and eating the small leaves. Each survivor may heal 1 hit location of their choice, which I think that Thistle was the only one that took an armor damage. And then if any survivor has a sickle, which we do, they get a fresh Acanthus. Very nice. Okay. And then... Oh, and then roll a random. That sucks. That's the... There's the catch. 58. We've been rolling high only on this table. Wait, 58? Oh, scent on the wind. A strong wind blows, bringing with it the scent of distant places and things. Okay, that'll be nice. Eats weapons and consumable gear, yeah. Which, unfortunately, skipping the next hunt space won't really help us. We actually want to roll low on this. We want it to come 1 space or closer to us. Skipping a space doesn't do us any good. Nice! 3 should be coming right at us. 1 through 5, the monster catches your scent. It moves 1 space closer. Thank you. That's what we wanted. Mithra is up with the last random. Something to help us out right before we go into this fight, please. 24. That's close to our favorite one. Well, not our favorite one, but it's close to the one that's a really good 20. Clean water. 23 is the one we like. Food from the mouths of others. The survivors pass a stone face that appears to be holding something in its mouth. The event revealer investigates. Gain a courage. Uh, who was it? Mithra. So this will max Mithra's courage, which is what we wanted, right? Kind of. Slash no. We want it for the abilities it could give him, but we want to make sure we don't ever get Oracle's Eye with Mithra. Not until we get something better first. So I'm going to roll on this table and then go do whatever this is, see the truth, just because I don't want to turn back to this event. Oh, we actually did want the low roll on see the truth. 1 through 2, you yell out in pain and pull your hand back, revealing a bloody gash. Did the stone face just bite? Suffer monster level brain event damage. Okay. And monster level arm damage. Alright. Then we go to see the truth. Suffer blind. And we can't avoid it. No, you can. This doesn't say when you suffer a severe injury, roll. This one we can just spend the Acanthus on. To avoid blind, and then we roll. Low. Dadgummit. 9 is sour. When your second eyelids open, you saw thousands of small life forms swimming through the air. They crawled over you, stealing tastes of your sweat and blood. Death was near. You wondered how your fear tasted. A puckering, sour flavor filled your mouth. You decided that you must never die. Gain the following ability, Sour Death. When you're knocked down, you may encourage yourself, even if you're deaf, if you do gain a strength token. Obviously, it doesn't suck, but we like sweet battle more. Okay, and then that is all we need. We are starting this showdown. We did somehow manage to make it through that hunt event better than I thought. Okay, we got some work to do here. Let's get rid of our tokens. I don't remember. Okay, so she had one. And I think Mithra, maybe that was it. No, somebody had an accuracy defect. Is it Thistle? Nope. Must have been Uranus. There it is. Okay. Could get an iron. Absolutely. We'll move that over here. So based on strategies we've had in the past, we kind of want all of his Acanthus up here. It's worked pretty well for us before. Just have them all close. So let's go through his cards right quick, everybody. I don't think he's supposed to start with this. This isn't a trait. This is just a legendary card. Oh, it is a starter. Okay. It's kind of dumb. So trample, we know. We know diabolical, hypermetabolism. Whenever the monster consumes terrain or gear, gain a speed. Legendary horns. As the screaming antelope is impossibly old, the monster gains +4 toughness tokens, which puts it at 16 toughness. And an additional speed. When a survivor with less than 5 courage ends their act adjacent, they suffer, which none of us have less than 5, so we don't have to worry about that part. Diabolical means he tramples you no matter where he goes after he targets you, unless you can outrun him. We had some issues on this last time we did it, didn't we, fellas? So, in total, he can't trample diagonally. That's not what it means. Diabolical's one that he's had since level 2. At the end of the monster's turn, target a random survivor in the trample zone. They still have to be in that zone. If I'm diagonal, he doesn't target me. I have to be in the zone to be targeted. And then we are trying to go to Screaming Lope. So he needs an additional 4? Oh my gosh, guys. Did we make a mistake? 2 speed, 2 damage, 4. So 3 speed. Oh boy. He didn't look so bad at face value. 3 speed, 2 strength, 4 strength, 2 damage. I know we got decent armor, but look at that stack of nonsense. Yeah, toughness. What is this? Oh, good, strength. We can put those back. I meant to grab toughness. There you are. Yeah, eating Acanthus would be the death of us. That'd be the end. For sure. What is this? Debris? Debris decent. Oh, and of course he's Indomitable, which is all level 3s. I don't even know if I want to search the debris, because if I pick up a bone blade or a scrap sword that makes me replace a piece of armor, it's actually going to be worse. Okay. This is at the end of the monster's turn. So we got to try to avoid that off the bat, because he's going to come this way. We don't want anybody in the trample zone that doesn't have to be in the trample zone. How do we avoid this? What's his movement? 8. Doesn't change. That's okay. So he's going to roll up here and attack somebody. If we put one person here that withstands the hits, like Uranus, and they withstand the hits, then he would full move forward but stop at the edge of the board right there. Uranus would get trampled, but he would full move through and stop right here on the edge, which could work to our advantage. Yeah, but dash is kind of underwhelming since he's just going to continue to target. Yeah, we'll definitely want to surge to check the AI, that is true. Let's apply arrival bonuses in case it helps us. Make it help some with insanity. Rock says don't position anybody in the target zone yet, but he's going to target somebody, so somebody's going to have to be in the target zone. Well, since it's his turn, let's just go ahead and surge with Arwen. Yeah, but we don't want him to graze. And check these top two. In Heat, which is legendary, and Stomp and Snort. What do you mean there's no flow? Oh. Start of turn isn't flow. Does anybody have Oracle's Eye? Yes, thank goodness. Thistle does. So we can look at these and then reshuffle them that way. In heat. No, we're going to look at them. That way in heat doesn't have to start on the top. When this comes into play, monster gains a damage token and draws an AI. When the monster performs graze, we suffer damage and we get knocked down. That one is rough. Stomp and snort we're used to. Stomp, stomp and snort, back kick. He does have a mood. Let's check out his moods. Start of each target in the blind spot. It's not a high damage. Crush and devour, we hate that one. Infested. We don't love that either. He's got a lot of good cards, everybody. There's Chow Down. He's got 2 Chow Downs. You said he has 2 Crush and Devours as well? I'm only seeing 1. No, there's the second. No, just one Crush and Devour, 2 Chow Downs. Still, the 2 Chow Downs is what scares me. Okay, well, we've looked at them, so let's shuffle them up. Give it our lucky number 3 shuffle. And he's just going to go. I mean, Uranus has the best chance of dodging. We should have brought somebody with Frozen Star so that we could freeze his brain. You repeat your point about what? Not being in the trample zone? So you want me to just move like this? That way it's kind of open? Yeah, but we want it to reach, right? We don't want him to graze. I feel like being targeted is better than being grazed. And if we don't put anybody in his facing, he will always graze once? What do you mean? Why would he always graze once? Alright, well, whatever. Are all of his attacks only in range? Alright, well, we'll see. First one, brain damage one would suck as well. Oh, well, Chow Down right on top. If there are no Canthus plants on the showdown board, discard Chow Down and perform basic action. Full move Screaming Antelope to the closest Acanthus plant. If the monster ends its movement on or adjacent to an Acanthus plant, it consumes it. And place it back on top. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Eat that one. Yeah, kind of, but he did get an extra speed now. Which is terrifying. The guy was already rocking 3. Let's give him a 4th, plus an evasion. And now he does diabolical, so he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he gets an evasion per just his stats in here. It says tokens plus 1 evasion. I didn't think I noticed it either until now. Yeah, we do need to eat, but we also need to whoop on him early. Gotta whoop on him quick. Plus 4 speed is not going to be something we last long against. This is not ideal. I think we need to look. Part of me wants to just attack him with Thistle, the crit machine, without looking. But I also know that sometimes being hasty bites you in the rear. Sword him first, huh? Well, we know what Uranus is doing, so let's get Uranus moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could potentially dash. Let's have him dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have him spend his activation to loot this. Seven? That's probably just the survival back, right? I doubt he gets an Acanthus for that. Yeah, gain a survival. I already archived it. So let's search since it's free, and we'll search this one, I guess. $11. That'll get us an Acanthus. I know. I subtracted one from him. Does he have Sweet Battle? I don't even think Uranus has Sweet Battle, actually. No. Yeah, so that's why I charged him 1 for that surge. That's why he's down to 8. And that gets rid of that guy. And then now I'm kind of thinking along the same lines with Thistle on the old crit machine. Hopefully. Long Claws 2. That evasion cancels out any blind spot. Don't blind spot? Oh my gosh, without blind spot we are toast. But okay. 2 7s. Good luck hitting that. Wait, what? Oh, he has a reach? Okay. So gonna drop my dice? Yep. Okay. How about that? Or do we want them diagonally adjacent? Let's do diagonally adjacent. Keep them out of the thing. That was weird. Tried to set it down on the die. Diagonally adjacent. 7 plus. We got one. Critting on 3 plus here. Giant mouth. He's on 7s because he has +1 evasion. It's a crit. Gain a Screaming Antelope resource. I guess we should probably get those out. Hopefully we'll be seeing that a lot. My game froze. Crit is also bad. Oh, that's good. That's great. We should have looked maybe, I don't know. Where the heck is he? There it is. Screaming Lope. Now I don't want to see. I'm just going to take the free resource and throw everything else away. Lucky 3 shuffle. Shankbone. Vomit Blood. Whenever a monster collides with a survivor, they're drenched in blood and gain a D10 insanity. Yeah, that's one of the worst cards we could have gotten this early in the game. For surely. Should have surged and probably looked at that. Well, 20 plus insanity and you're dead at the end of this hunt, so I'm seeing that as mostly just bad. Shankbone goes over here. Alright. Now we gotta make a decision. They don't have Sweet Battle. We'll probably just surge. Yeah, it's true. D10 could be 10. Gotta kill him quick now. Don't really have the luxury of farming 2-3. Wasted surge. Okay. Mithra is crazy. Mithra should be able to do some serious damage before we do anything in the blind spot. Not a sword master yet, but fairly close. 3 speed, 5 plus. A little bit better. With Fated Blow, I believe. 2. 2 successes, does not have Fated Blow. 1, 2. Attack with a Clever Shield, Clever Shield. So let's roll our first one and see if it's a crit. We could decide which one we like more. Okay, it's actually the opposite. So which crit do we like more? Ooh. I think maybe we get rid of Restless Back. Just to have the option to Furry Throat him. I know that's why you put the 1 in 100 out. Because I'm about to do it right here. 1 in 100 on Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. Not even close to a crit, but that's 16. So 1 plus is gonna... There's the 10. No. So it is a successful wound, though. We should probably surge. We're gonna need to try to do the most damage we can early on here. With everything he's got. Wow! That needs to be like screen recorded and posted on a Kingdom Death site. That's... wow. That was wild. Okay, so we got failure, failure, wound. I don't know if we can repeat any of those crits. I'm not sure. Where's the luck at, man? I hate this one. So we're gonna get rid of that. And then we'll do the wound last. I know that Mithra told me the hotkey for picking up cards off of this. Was it just 1? Oh, it is. Yeah, I love that. And third time's a charm? Question mark. Now's the crit? No, I did not remember to give him that. Unless maybe it does it for me. I think it does. Because it has him as a temporary one, so it must. Unless it's something funky in his gear grid. No, gives it to him automatically. Cool. It's a success. I need a 1 plus, I think, here. Yeah. Tissue. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just move them all over. Arwen is the last to go. Now, Arwen could get us some iron. She just lost a speed, so I don't love that. I don't love what that means for us. I would almost rather have her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like activate this, move, and then maybe or block. Yeah, we could try a block. Block on a surge, or just we should probably activate, try to get an iron since it's right here. So let's go ahead and activate. 3, her arms get her 4, 5, which is an iron. Better make sure I give it to her. So she activated there. I don't know, I can't tell if I want to move her down and then surge and block, because right now there are 3 people in the trample zone. But if I move her down, then it would only be 2 people in the trample zone. Let's do that. So let's move surge here to do that. Or no, sorry, that's just a movement. But then we're going to surge to block. But then Mithra will probably be the one that gets targeted. So if we want to do that efficiently, we need to have her move adjacent and block. We'll do that. So she surged and blocked. Now she's adjacent. Rawhide is Thistle. And they did not roll to get it back. I'll have to remember that moving forward. Uranus will be able to collect 2 of the last 3 Acanthus plants next round. We'll have to deal with Diabolical possibly going towards Uranus, who has already dashed, but on a new round, he would technically be able to dash again and could probably outdash that. Definitely could outdash that, actually. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Not sure what you mean by that one, Bill. So be sure to keep that talk to a minimum. Crush and Devour. Okay. Anyways, so his next AI, Back Kick. See, this is why I have you guys here, because it's targeting somebody in blind spot. There's nobody there. So then he's going to go to closest threat in range, which is just... Well, it could be Mithra or Arwen. So Mithra's the one that's blocking, so we'll go after that one. So we'll turn it so the monster's in the blind spot. 1 speed plus is 4 speed. Holy crap. So 5 total speed. Going after... one second. I'm having some issues on my computer here. What's going on? thought we had more evasion for some reason. Usually we do have more evasion, but usually they do have a little bit more evasion, but that's just because of Frozen Heart. Okay, I'm back. So Arwen, no, Mithra's the one being attacked, so it's 5 speed. Let's get this dice off the board. Accuracy of 3 plus 3 evasion, so anything sub 6. It's got no accuracy buff. Anything sub 6 is a miss. We have 2 blocks active. Oh wow, that looks like a phenomenal roll. 8, 8, 9, 10, 10. Wow, that's horrible. So those 2 are blocked. 3 and 2 damage, so they're worth 5 damage each. There's 3 of them. Yeah, absurd is right. Body, body, head to Mithra. So we'll dodge a body. Take the other body and head. Oh, it's Arwen. Sorry, not Mithra. Let me fix that up. Give him that back. Or did I already? Can leave him at 8. Because it's Arwen that's being targeted. Arwen was the one that had 2 block on. So they take 4 to the body. 5. 5 to the head and lose a survival. There we go. Okay, now we're square. Now he's gonna target. Yeah, we do. Now he's gonna do his crap here. Diabolical. We need Uranus probably to be the one targeted. We'll just do clockwise 1 through 3, 4 through, you know the drill. Anything but a 10. 6. Okay, perfect. So he's going after Uranus. So he's targeting Uranus. Uranus is going to dash. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Uranus is going to dash 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to turn and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And render that useless. Okay. Back to us. We probably want Uranus to get these last 2 eaten. So we'll eat the one we're standing on first. Well, or just pick them up, rather. 10. I think that's success. Yeah, 8 plus is gain a strange resource. Fresh acanthus. And now at this point we kind of want to just roll low enough that we get the survival for him, really. And just obviously to get him off the board. So we'll surge here. That's 11, so we would get a fresh acanthus out of it, but there aren't any left. There's only 4, I believe. Wow. Can I spell? Yep, that's it. So it just gets removed from the board where he can't eat it. And that's the end of Uranus's turn. Completely. So let's move Thistle. 1, 2, 3. No. Let's have Arwen spend her activation first to look at these top 3 hit locations. 1, 2, 3. Which ones do we like the most? Ooh, this is good. Restless Inner Thigh is good. The monster's injury worsens if it moves. Whenever the screaming antelope moves, it suffers an additional wound, and we discard it at the end of next round. So that could be really nice. Oh, -1 damage token. Let's do both of those. I think we can crit them both. And let's have Arwen move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a little closer for now. Thistle will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack diagonally adjacent with Longclaw. But it's 7s. We don't like that. 7 plus. Oh, nice. We snuck one in there. Okay. Restless Inner Thigh. A 3 plus crit. You are joking. Thistle does not have champions, right? Doesn't have champions or the other one. I don't even think that's a successful wound. It is not. Well, actually, we do. It is sharp, correct? Ooh, it is sharp. So, get the chance to add, hopefully, something good to it. Something terrible. So, it does not wound. He does not get the -1 movement token. Did get Cathar proficiency last time around. We surge because we want to at least have a chance at that -1 damage token. We got 1. Oh my gosh, that's not the right one. So if we crit this, we at least get a -1 damage. Ha! I saw that too, and I knew it was going to be a 2 as I rolled it. How ridiculously terrible. Yeah. I'm guessing Thistle got it from Dorothy and Thanos. At least this one wounds. Oh. It's actually terrible. Let's make sure it wounds. 8, 10. So we got 16. His toughness is 12. Plus 4. So he has 16 toughness. So 16 is a successful wound. Turn the Screaming Antelope to face the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. Oh, that's not bad, because we can turn to face this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not actually bad, since they weren't adjacent. It's not the best. Mithra can do some serious damage, but there are only 14 cards left. We'll let Mithra try. Be foolish not to. It is lame. Incredibly lame. 5 plus. Almost as lame as that. 1, 3, 3. Spend a survival and surge. Let's start saying we're not doing so good. That way maybe our luck will come back. Still looking for 5s. 1. Out of 6 dice, we rolled 1 successful hit. It's ridiculous. Oh, don't you dare be a 1. Okay, 9. So it's enough to wound, just not do anything good. Oh my gosh. That's why I gotta get out of the habit of right-clicking. Okay. Well, there's not really much else we can do. I don't really know. Arwen already moved. Thistle rolled like cheeks. So, honestly, we're probably done here. Mithra could technically move. No, we'll just leave him. Leave him there. And let the antelope go. Lone Rampage is in advanced. The monster unleashes an awful wail to signal its terrific rampage. All non-deaf survivors suffer a brain damage. So that's just everybody. So Arlen takes one. Mithra is rolling. Thistle takes one, and Uranus is probably rolling. No. So Mithra is the only one that rolls on this one. Game froze. Thank you. I don't know why it's been doing that lately. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Mithra gets probably a 10, which I think is Frenzy. So Mithra can no longer dash. Yeah, how about that? So gain a D5 Insanity, a Speed token, and a Strength token. Ignore slow on melee weapons. You may not spend survival. You may not use fighting arts. You may not use weapon specializations. Blah, 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 blah. That hurts. Not a fan of that. Because Mithra is the one that needs to move, and he can no longer do so. Zone of Death. All knocked down survivors in the Zone of Death suffer a damage per monster level to every hit location. All standing survivors within the Zone of Death suffer 1 brain damage per monster level, bash, and knockback 7. So we can probably dash 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 5. We can dash Arwen out, but we cannot dash Mithra out. So Mithra suffers 3 brain damage. Oh, he gets to roll though. A D5 of insanity. 3. That'll protect him just perfectly, so that'll even out. Bash and knockback 7. That's going to put him out for a couple rounds. Actually, it's not, because of Diabolical. He's about to get smashed by Diabolical, actually. So, that's the end of this attack. And now he performs Diabolical. The only person in that route is Mithra. Unless we... Nope, that's it. So he's going to rotate up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop there. Mithra's going to shoot over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're going to take a D10 of Insanity. 5. And is it 3 damage to a random location? Yep. 3 to the waste. Alright. Now it's back to us. Mithra has to be encouraged if he wants to stand. We'll have Uranus jump over and do this final search. 10. So it would have gotten us an Acanthus, but... Okay, and really everybody else is going to be too far out of the way for anything, so... Thistle's the only one that doesn't have a shield. Encourage that gives strength. Is that the Sour Death? He's the one that has Sour Death. When you're knocked down, you may encourage yourself. So he can't do that. Because he can't encourage. So Thistle can move up 1, 2. Use his activation to activate the Rawhide Headband. So we'll just look at these 3. Oops, sorry. That's not. I apologize. My gosh. 1, 2. So we got Bite and Infested. We do not want Infested. We don't want the +1 toughness token, so we'll just put that up. We'll put Bite on. Bite will be okay. That's the end of Thistle's turn. Now Arwen can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and block whatever's coming. Might need to dash. What is this? Who does this target? Closest survivor in field of view. So it's currently going to go after Mithra. Arwen could potentially dash to just get closer than Mithra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there are 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think she can get close to Mithra. I don't think she can get closer. So what we'll have to do is dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. To dash with Arwen. Thistle is going to encourage Mithra. See if it keeps it. Does keep it. So Mithra's up. Could attack. Could also move down and block. One, two, three, four, 5. And block. I think that works with how I'm going to run this attack. Blocking, blocking. Yeah, that'll be okay. That will be okay. Trample zone will kind of suck because he'll come down. Arwen won't be able to outrun that. So 1, 2, 3, 5. As he performs Bite, which is 5 speed. Arwen only has 2 evasion, so it's only sub 4. If we learned anything from last roll, it's that, yeah, see, we missed 1. 9975. So 2 of those are blocked. The other 2 land. You can move him to only target Arwen with zone. That's what he's doing right now. Arwen is the only target. So 2, 3, 4 damage only to each spot for Arwen. Body, okay, we're gonna dodge the body. We'll take the arms. Man. Then she gains a bleed as well. And now he's gonna do this nasty thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arwen's knocked down. Suffers 3 damage to her, not body, waist. And a D10 insanity. Oh gosh. Well, and again, I mean, so we're playing different strategies, right? Because you guys are trying to tell me that once somebody gets a constellation to kind of leave them in the settlement, but like I usually just bring out, even if they have a constellation, the best we have, which would be like Frozen Star. So we would have had Frozen Star out here and, you know, been able to maybe do something a little bit better. You never know. Thistle can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know. So Thistle rolls up with Long Claw, 2 speed, 6 plus, 1. It is a first strike. The Screaming Antelope's eyes glisten with human-like fear. If the attacker is insane, cancel all hits and end this attack. We are insane by 1. So we'll surge, I guess. Try again. 2 speed, 6 plus. Well, 7 plus actually because of the evasion, so that's a failed attempt. Mithra can't even get there from where the lope currently is. Uranus has the ability to attack, but would have to dash to do so, which they can. I don't think they've spent much survival. Still got 6. Might need to use blind spot on this one. Let's have Arwen activate to look at these top 3 real quick. So we're safe. Reflex, turn the monster to face away from the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. We don't love that. Unless we attack it in the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From the face it is. I do want to capitalize though. So I am going to put it down 3rd. I hope that becomes apparent why in a minute. So then I'm going to have Arwen sidestep 1 as her movement. We can go 2, 3 actually, just to be safe. Now Uranus will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he had to dash to get there. We're going to attack straight up first. 3 speed, 7 plus. And then we'll use Champion's Ride, I think. 1, for heaven's sake. So this is Furry Tail. Does have a crit with a -1 accuracy token. That would actually be big. Crit in general would be very nice here. Nope. And I actually doubt that's even a hit. That gives us 12 and we need 16, so it's not even a wound. Have you started to build the temple yet? We're getting our clocks cleaned right now. I'm guessing temple is probably in 2 years. That's my guess. It's a skill issue, Mithra. I'm rolling like hot garbage. So let's have Uranus surge and declare champions right, which is 3 understanding to our 7+ accuracy with the greatest Gax. So let's look for a couple 4s or better here. At least 2 of them. 2. Flip table. Yep. Excel should be in the sim in 2 weeks. Should I know what that is? I feel like I should know what that is. Flip table is an option in Tabletop Simulator. Very, very satisfying, actually. I do quite enjoy that command. Okay, especially when I play Queen's Gambit. I flip the table a lot in Queen's Gambit. Have flipped it a few times in Rebellion. Ooh, Morglenor equivalent for Lope. Very cool. Alright, let's go for Restless Hoof first, using the greatest Gax. Of course, we couldn't get a Lantern 10 one time. So that is currently a failure, but we're going to use our Axe proficiency to re-roll that failure. Come on. We are struggling so bad with the rolls. Failure. If attacking with a melee weapon, it's kicked out of your reach by the Screaming Antelope's thrashing hooves. Spend an activation to retrieve your lost weapon before it can be used again. Lobe 3 is not going well. 'Tis not. Nothing else we can do. Arwen's gone. Mithra hasn't gone, but can't... Being frenzied, can't even dash to get there. Yeah, I do think Gorm 3 is harder. I'm just truly rolling terribly. We'll have Mithra close the gap a little bit, because odds are the Lope's going to end up down. Yeah, we crit on 3+ with one character, and we rolled 2/2 back to back. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 to avoid diabolical and block, just in case something happens. Uranus can't currently surge to block, might be able to once we flip this. Oh my gosh, he's about to get infested. We gotta make something happen here. When this comes into play, the monster gains a toughness token. Yeah, I don't like that. Can't afford to get infested. But Thistle attacked and surged, so there's nothing we can do. Did they surge? Did they surge with Longclaw already? Or did they just attack with Longclaw? Yeah, I haven't been screaming. guess we could try that. We could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Undo. Mithra's there. Arwen could move first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and activate and scream. That gives an extra movement to everybody but Uranus, who gets an insanity. And then Mithra could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't help. He can't get any closer. So he's gonna draw freaking infested, and there's nothing we can do about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And block, I guess. We're just gonna have to eat this whole attack. Nothing we can do about this. Infested. When this comes into play, the monster gains another +1 toughness token. He's gonna run out of those. I'm gonna run out of space for tokens is the real problem. Discovering the ticks is gruesome. Roll a d10 for each survivor. On a result of 6+, they suffer 1 brain damage per monster level. Let's start with Arwen. You don't remember Thistle Surging? Because that's kind of big. Alright, we'll just have to play it out. So that's fine for Arwen, who kind of needed the brain damage actually. That counts as brain damage. So Mithra takes the 3. Valiant Swordsman. Moving on down the line to Thistle, who does not take the damage. Uranus is the one we need to not take the damage. And he doesn't take it either. Okay. But now, we draw another AI. And when the survivor ends their act adjacent to the monster, roll a d10. Another trait for the guy. Another AI is Ram. Furthest threat in range. Hello, Arwen. Isn't that tragic? Had +1 damage to this attack for each space the monster moved towards the target. Four. So smashes into Mithra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who gets knocked, takes 3 damage to a random location. This is going to be bad. 3 to the arms, and another d10 insanity. 1. Okay. Not as bad as I thought. And then, no, don't even say it. I've been trying to say his name quietly because I knew you would say something. This is the first time they've done poorly. Oh, I could dash her closer, couldn't I? That's definitely the move. Because that would get rid of all the damage that was just suffered. He's right here. 3 to the arms, give him back. Take that one insanity away, because then it's not a ton of extra damage. So he's going to target here, and we'll have Arwen dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll just have her dash straight up so that he doesn't get those bonuses. So those are going to hurt bad. So, speed of 5. No real evasion buff, just 2. Ouch. Miss, miss. Okay, we got 2 misses, 3 misses. That's a relief. 2 hits. We weren't blocking with Arwen or anything, because we did a scream. Didn't think they'd be targeted. So we'll probably end up dodging one of these. They're worth 1 damage, 3 damage each. Might take them both. Got lots of armor. Arms and body. Take the arms, dodge the body. Have to. Don't have to, actually. It'd probably be better to save that for a surge using the cat eye. All the stream favorites always die. Yeah, it's true. We could surge to block. You're not wrong. Problem is she's about to get... Yeah, but our spear person is down to 1 speed. And then they're gonna... He's gonna choose one of these to target with Diabolical, so... we'll just do evens are Uranus, odds are Arwen. Arwen it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crushed Arwen. Arwen gets a D10 of insanity. 9. Arwen is now in the danger zone for being killed at the end of the showdown. And 3 damage to a random location. Body. That is now a light injury for Arwen. Arwen is approaching the end. Okay, but she's back up. Yeah, I mean, I guess we might as well cat eye now just to see what our options are. I don't think we have many. Yeah, but that was in the early stream days. Oh, there it is. There's Wailing Slide. The screaming antelope panics, its undermouth unleashing an inhuman wail. It bucks wildly, leaps into the air. If the attacker is doomed, all survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 2 brain damage per monster level. That could help. That actually would help a lot if our trap person's adjacent. I'm feeling right there with you, Rock. I kind of want to do 2 damage first, though. Right? I mean, ideally. But this... Okay, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be a bad one to crit. This one would suck to not crit. If insane, spend 5 survival. Thistle is insane with 6 survival, so could potentially get that. So I think we put Wailing Slide down here. This, then this. For the chance to get 2 wounds, Thistle can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because Mithra has the Gorment boots, so they can be moved through. This'll, in the end, can surge, but has to pull 2 wounds here. Has to. Preferably it would be 2 at once. And it's a 7 plus. 2 dice, 7 plus. we got one. Kinda needed two, though. A 1. We crit on 3+ and we roll a 1. I don't even know what to do. It's the third time in a row that's happened. Possibly fourth if I missed one. Arwen has to be the one to pull the trap. Arwen really needs to lose the insanity. I gotta see what Thistle's got. Thistle's only got 3. So Thistle we don't want to be near, so they're gonna have to dash out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arwen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll end up having to surge to pull 2. Oh, she can't surge. She does have 2 survival. So we're pulling on 5+, 4+, no, 5+ because of the evasion. But we only get 1 try at it each time. We'd have to go 2 for 2 if we're going to pull the trap in the order we want. There's no other 1 speed guarantee that we have, though. I don't even know what else we would do. Well, let's just start off the bat. First attack. 1 speed, 5+ from the blind spot. Success. Draws this guy with a wound reaction. Oh, and it's the back kick one. That's right, I put that second so that it would be cancelled when we crit the first. Great. 8. 1 short of a crit. 1 short of a crit. And that was the one I was supposed to declare Fated Blow, so that was supposed to happen, so I'm doing it. So it's a double. Just got a little ahead of myself is all. Roll a d10 for each survivor currently in the monster's blind spot. On a result of 3+, they're brutally back kicked. Suffer 3 damage to a random location. On a result of 3+, I only roll that. I only roll under a 3 when I'm trying to crit. So brutally back kicked 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 damage to a random location. If it's body, it's a severe. Legs, first damage to the legs. So trap is on top. And only 2 of our people have gone. Arwen is gone and done. And Thistle is gone and done. So Mithra and Uranus have to move into range and be attacked. They gotta eat these attacks up. Mithra's got 3 evasion and the ability to only block 1. Uranus has 4 evasion. Get him in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. Mithra's gonna stay where he is and block. Yeah. Does he have any bleeds? No. So let's have him stay where he is and block. I think this round will work to our favor here. Famous last words, right? Yeah, because it's a stomp and snort. Not a physical reaction action. Random survivor in range, which is everybody. So let's just take it to the universal cards and let fate decide. 1, 2, 3. Mithra. Coming after you. Screaming animal begins to stomp and snort excitedly. A gurgled moan sounds from its undermouth. Couldn't have been Arwen, I suppose. Turn to face the target and roll a d10. On a result of 4 plus, 1 brain damage per monster level. There we go. Okay. So it's a miss. In addition, if the target is insane, which they are not, suck it. So now it's gonna dash, or now it's gonna do diabolical, and it's gonna come after Arwen, who has just 2 survival left, but absolutely cannot afford to be run into. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, dash to here. Has to. Absolutely has to. And then he'll run through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 6 wounds left. There are 12 wounds left. Oh, 6 on the pile, yeah. But 11 cards, 12 wounds that need to happen. So here we are. Arwen has to pull this trap, even just for a chance. So Arwen's gonna do her Champion's Right attack right here to add 3 accuracy. 3 plus. Don't you dare be a 1. Oh my god. I saw it. We have to surge to try again. Had to spend her last survival to get it. So we pull the trap, and it's Wailing Slide. But with a spear, on a 7 plus, we get to discard Wailing Slide. Oh, look at that, look at that. It's a 7, so we get to discard it. 1, 2, 3, and we get to pull out another one. Alright, now they have... No, it's just if the monster would draw an AI, roll that, so we can avoid her with that. Do crit on 9 and 10, though. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm getting a headache. I've watched a lot of Mithra's streams and seen a lot of bad luck going on in his streams. I won't lie. I've seen it. But this is unheard of. This is next level. This is not even enjoyable. And I love Kingdom Death. Okay, well, I mean, Mithra's got to get in there and try. And I'm going to have him do it from the blind spot. That's how over it I am. 4 speed because of whatever. 4 speed, 4 plus. Because of Berserker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shit. thank you. Kill the survivor. Kill him! Oh, gosh. That doesn't matter too much. This wound isn't a big deal. This failure isn't the worst thing on the planet either, but I want it to be last. Any of these... Yeah, I mean, a double crit right here from Mythra would really clear things up. Snap in this thing's neck. Double 10. Double 10 here. That's a 10. Oh, it was. It wanted to. It wanted to be. That's 18 total, though, so it is enough to do the job. It was so close. And delicate inverted knee, I think is how that read. Oh boy. Day late and $1 short. Okay. I mean, obviously not terrible. When the monster starts its movement, roll a d10. On a result of 1, it's knocked down. Which would just... It doesn't stay knocked down, but it would help us end its turn. Okay. Next. No resource from it, though. 5 is enough to wound. Blood and spittle erupt. If the wound result is even, suffer brain damage. If it's odd, gain an insanity. And last attempt here. 9 with no luck. No failure. 4 wounds there. That's got to be one of our biggest yet. Really. I don't think we have the ability to kill it. But I kind of feel like we have to try. And I can't afford to attack it from the blind spot. Because if we trigger the trap and it runs towards Arwen, she's totally dead. Because it jumps on its stomach and runs away from the attacker on the trap. And if we push it into Arwen, she won't survive it. So I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can attack from 2 away, so we might as well do that. On that same note, though, Arwen was attacking with the spear, so she should have been attacking from 2 away. Should have been 2 away, so... Ticks. Oh my gosh. How did I forget about that? Okay, so I do think this really, realistically, has been one of our only times we've attacked recently. So Mythra has to roll a d10. You've gotta be kidding me. On a result of 1 or 2, they're infested with ticks and gain a -1 strength token. Okay, Thistle, do something. No, it's okay, I appreciate you, Bill. We're going from blind spot. I need the buff. No, I have to do adjacent. Thistle's got Long Claw. They're our luck person. I have to do adjacent. +6. Don't talk like that, Rock. Don't make me sad like that. Oh my gosh, we didn't even need the adjacent. Don't come back to bite me. 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 If If attacking with a melee weapon, it's kicked out of reach on a failure. We're going to go with Restless Bag first. And we're critting both of these. Alright? We're critting them both. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I don't know. I just, I don't know what to say about it. Oh my gosh. So we don't even get the wound out of it. Not only do we not get the crit, we don't even get the wound. That's like 6 2s out of 7 rolls that they've rolled. Okay. Restless Hoof. 4. Holy cow. I'm so surprised. Crit. Gain a Screaming Antelope resource. We should have got like 50 of these by now. And it's a persistent injury, ruined hoof. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, Doug, get rid of the injury. Highest roll today. Yep, feels that way. The luck person should have the greatest Gax, because it's savage. That's basically like devastating for somebody that crits on 3+. That's crazy. That's what we need in Thistle's hands. Not this fight, obviously, because they're a garbage can. But alright, let's surge. We're all in here. 6+. Nice. 4/4. Yes, but lucky person has the mask thing. Yeah, so the mask thing doesn't actually matter, because the greatest Gax gains all of these things without any affinities. It's just, it has savage. Alright, so if we pull the trap with Uranus, we're all getting 6 brain damage. We'll attack diagonal here. Oh yeah, we're using them all right here. Uranus is gonna Champion's Right and Fated Blow. This is like the second time he's even been able to attack. Did we already use Champion's Right and Fated Blow with Uranus? I'll start doing a better way to keep track of it, but I kind of thought we'd only done it with the spear person, but could be wrong. How many of us have it? Arwen does, Mithra does not, Thistle does not, Uranus does. I feel like maybe I've done it twice, so I'm pretty sure that Uranus has already done it, actually. So let's go 3 speed, 7+. That's terrible, but... Oh, 2. Oh my gosh. And it was a perfect hit, so we got barbed. We got +10. Whee! +10 toughness. Oh shit. Oh no. Well. that trouble. Well, I guess we'll start with Furry Tail. Adjacent bad. I know. Oh no. Well, it's a wound, though. Oh my gosh, that felt like the longest AI pile in the world. Alright. 8 is a wound. Adjacent, comma, bad. Well, we'll start with Thistle. Basic action is 6 speed. Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. 2 evasion. 2 evasion? Oh, miss, 2 misses. Can he dash? Can they dash? Could they have dashed between wound attempts? Perfect. Then I'm gonna dash Thistle out of the way. But this attack is landing on... is there a flow, is there an implied flow between wound attempts? Okay. Okay. So this is what lands on Mithra then. Mithra has 3 evasions, so the 4s miss as well. Oh boy, lucked out there. So 2 hits. Not between wound attempts? Oh, Mithra, don't do that. Don't do that to me. No! That's killer. It is after wounding, but before... So we wounded here on on Furry Tail. We wounded, so would we then dash? So I'm still good then. Okay. Perfect. So that is still discarded. But here's the zone of death. So it's 2 confirmed hits on our Swordsman Mithra for 3 damage each. Whose idea was it to come after a level 2 Lope? I'm trying to remember. I'm going to write them out of my will. Not mine. Get out of town, Bill. Is it just 3 damage? 3 damage to each. Oh, man. Ooh, 6 to the body. One, two, three. Do they get knockback as well? No. Oh, I'm gonna surge with Uranus. Got to. Got to. I'm sorry for what this may bring. Sorry. Sorry for the adjacency issues we have here. Wait, what? Sevens. 7 plus 1. No, it's all good, bro. Bill's just joking around. I asked whose idea it was to fight this level 3 Lope anyways, and nobody's wanting to take credit for it. I really, really need something to boost my enthusiasm here. That's not gonna do it. That ain't it, Chief. So it's a failure, but we have axe proficiency. So we'll go ahead and we'll try that again. Please. 10. 4's not better than 3. Unbelievable. If you're adjacent to the monster. Okay. Alright, well, we kind of went all in there and didn't really accomplish what we wanted to. So we're going to have to take some hits here. And actually, it's going to be Mythra that takes them. Oh boy. Alright, Lopi. Ram. How many wounds? We need 4 total. Hopefully next round. So Ram is just going to turn right to Mythra here with 5 speed. 2 or 3 evasion? 3 evasion, so anything sub 5. Anything sub 5. See you later. Miss, miss. At least 2. 2 misses, 3 hits. Worth 3 damage each. No ability to dodge because of Frenzy. Stay away from the body. Thank you. 6 to the legs. 3 to the head. Currently alive. Now there's only one person in Monster's diabolical range, and that's Mythra. So he's gonna run on through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mythra's knocked. Takes 3 damage to the legs. Oh my gosh. And the D10 of Insanity. Have you found out if you're having twins IRL yet? No. Our appointment is next Thursday. Hoping for only the 10 or the 8 on the intimacy chart. 10 would 10 would make me panic. Mythra gets 8 more insanity. Oh, 6. 10 would be good for a savior. Yeah, but if that kid's got my genes, it'll just be a twin. We're probably doing survival of the fittest around here. There was plenty of face painting going on, so we knew it was a safe intimacy attempt. No, but we did innovate bed and face painting. Alright. Mythra's back up. Okay, we have to do 4 damage here. And honestly, I think Mythra's probably the guy to do it. Arwen's going to need to look and surge the deck. Oh my gosh, no survival. Oh no. We're going to have to go in blind. With Thistle. It's true, Mythra does get ticks. But with Thistle, we could possibly crit 1 or 2 more before the end of the fight. So that's what we'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thistle will attack with Longclaw, looking for 7s or better. We got 1. With a good crit on it. Oh my gosh, and the crit landed. Oh my gosh, it landed. Okay. So that's a wound. And give me that resource. Another pelt. Let's go ahead and surge. Yeah, you and me both, Bill. Looking for 7s. One of them. Another 4, though. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's a crit, but not by much. Oh, good. We want to crit this one, too. Holy crap. No, it's a level 3. But it doesn't get a luck token. Oh, can possibly retain survival. That's right. 9. So he does get that back, actually. This is a level tree. Which is a crit. Another resource. Okay. So now, Arwen is going to Cat Eye Circlet. Because we are down to our final 3 wounds. So Cat Eye Circlet brings up 1, 2, 3. Needs to be Uranus. It's gotta be him. Gotta be. Um, because they are the only ones that can get Savage. He's gotta be the one to try. He's got a luck, because it's deadly, and it's Savage. So he's gotta be the one to try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it sucks because could pull the trap in one go here, but 3 dice, 7 plus. My rolls, probably only hit 2 of them. Can Thistle dash out? Thistle can dash out. Yeah, let's have him do that. Dash. Oh, dash 1. I think that's all they need to do. We'll do the roll to keep here. Yep, keeps it. I think he only has to move 1 because it's survivors within 2 spaces. And he's 3 away. Alright, Uranus. Give me 2 hits, not 3. 7 plus. Or 1. Yeah, leather person can move away for free, actually. Good point. Rawhide muzzle. Restless muzzle. Oh, 1 short of the crit. 1 short of a crit. But it is a wound. Oh, man. Do we just wait around? Probably not. If we wait around, all it does is push it down 1 card. It doesn't solve the problem. It could delay it into a whole nother round. What we need is a fresh shuffle. If we can wound once here, great. If not, persistent injury where he falls down. The vomit collision. When the monster starts its movement, roll a d10. 1, it's knocked down. Yeah. So, we could keep that in mind moving forward. But I already spent it with Uranus, so we'll try. 7s. 2 hits. 1, 2. I wish this was an axe slash spear. Okay. So Wailing Slide. The attacker is doomed. All survivors adjacent to the monster. Oh, you have to be adjacent. Interesting. So it can just run away from us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's not really that big of a deal. Now it's Dummy's turn. And he's down to his last AI card. Oh, which happens to be Ram. It's one of his strongest. Furthest threat in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's none of us. Because even Uranus is 9 away. Or just furthest survivor, being Arwen. Mithra's about to get trucked again. Maybe. Maybe is all. So furthest survivor is Arwen. So he just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'd end up right back. Furthest threat in range, which is nobody. So then just furthest survivor, which is Arwen. So he did the best he could. Now it's going to do diabolical. And he's about to smoke Mithra here. Mithra's going to end with 19 insanity too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mithra's taken 2 damage, 3 damage to his body. No. Oh, okay, that's alright. It's the D10. He'll have 12, huh? What does that Lantern 10 mean? Oh, even better. Oh, 11. Come on, Bill, you're off your game. Okay. And here we are at the end of all things, Mr. Frodo. We gotta do 2 wounds. Arwen's gonna look. Top 3. 1, 2, 3. Gross, disgusting, ferocious spasm makes me sick. So we're gonna put it at the bottom. Mithra's gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4. See you later. Thistle's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Thistle's gonna end this. Yeah, we did. We totally did forget. Right after we reminded ourselves to not forget. 2 dice, 7 plus. Gonna end it with some crits here. Nah, you ain't ending shit, Thistle, you suck. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry for that language, that was unacceptable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, Uranus. I actually meant it's your time to shine, because Thistle is an idiot. Greatest Gax is 3 dice, 7 plus. One. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be a... Oh my gosh, that's not even a wound. I forgot this guy has so much toughness. We need an 8 plus to wound. When did that become a... Oh, it's because sometimes we bank on barbed. Holy crap. Oh, wow. Whew. Okay, snuck in there with a wound. And then, yeah, I'm going to have Thistle Surge. And if they can't do it, then we'll have Uranus try. So embarrassing. Long Claw, 2 speed, 6, 7 plus. Give me a break, man. Holy crap, I just want to end. I just want it to be over. Uranus, Surge. Please. Clown Fiesta. Oh, please. 7. Yes, and it's barbed. Thank you. Of course you couldn't crit it, you coward. joke. What a joke that was, fellas. Man, that felt bad. We played... We? I'm just gonna say they. They played so poorly. I'm not one to take responsibility for anything, so... That was pretty awful to behold. We did good. Yeah, whoever said we should hunt this is a genius. Okay. 20 plus insanity, and we, oh boy, were we close. 19 and 11. Holy moly. Yeah, they do. Thistle's going straight to the shame hut. Alright, so 5 basic and 7 screaming, along with a black lichen. Shuffle these up. We'll give them the old triple shuffle. One. Okay. Hello, organs. Hello. Guess they don't want us to innovate this year. Shame thruple. 7 screaming. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we get some organs? 5, 6, 7. Holy crap. Survivor of your choice gains an insanity. Let's give it to Arwen, just to drive her insane. Uranus can have it. We did it. And if the settlement has pottery when they defeat a level 3 lope, the survivors may preserve the stench of half-digested acanthus and gain the astute. Sure, that's kind of fun. We'll give it to Uranus. How about that? Thanks for making the final blow. There's your reward. A random survivor. That's got to be the worst KDM rule on the planet. Okay, maybe not the worst, but close. 2. Oh, wow, that's Uranus anyways. Goes to Mithra, which is actually fine, because they're almost a swordmaster. Yeah, all the XPs, I know. So we're done there. So now we have to complete the showdown. Mithra is achieving age 2. I believe that means they need, if they can get that accuracy tribute. No. Well, yeah. If we can get the +1. Oh, he just got rust. That's Tarno. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Mithra doesn't need the +1 accuracy, actually. They need Champion's Right or Weapon Mastery and a Scar, which I think is what we were going for. And under no condition can Mithra get Oracle's Eye. So let's go to age. He does not have vestments on. Nope. $11. It's gonna be a permanent strength. We were close to Reaper. Could have had it. Oh, actually, never mind. 11's just a permanent strength. I'm gonna put it on him right now, though. As we go throughout the settlement phase, in case anything happens, it's weird. He's got it on him. Okay. Oh, we gotta do. Oh my gosh. We'll just shuffle it 3 times. We'll just stick with 3. 1, 2, 3. He can have it on throughout the settlement phase, right? He just can't have it on now. Yeah, it's not till departing survivors. Elder Council. Oh boy, are we ready for this one. The elders of the settlement gather to reminisce. I think we're gonna soar right past Beast of Sorrow. Count the total number of hunt XP among all survivors. Yeah, I'm almost positive that we're gonna be probably in that 100 range. So Saga, we have Saga and Scarification, so we're starting with 20. 24, 30, 42, 46, 48, 52, 62, 64, 68, oh my gosh, 78, 84, 86, 88, 90, 100, 116, 124, 131, 131. You may spend an endeavor. If you do, the council passes on its wisdom. Nominate a survivor with 1 or less hunt XP and gain age 1 and age 2. That survivor may gain these benefits again when they reach their hunt XP milestones. We only have 1 of those. And it's right here. Cronus. Cronus is the only person with sub 1 hunt XP. I don't even think we have anybody with 1, because we're born with 2 now. Oh, Verda. But Verda's got blind and possessed. His stats are okay. Stats are pristine, iridescent hide, 4 strength, 1 evasion. With dragon traits. Nothing too crazy. I don't know. We don't have to do it right now. We could. I'm fine with it. We have 5. I mean, we're not really looking at reproducing population this year, so we could put 1 towards this, 1 towards trying to get rid of fear in the dark. Yeah, it'll be a strength and fighting art for age 1 probably, but then age 2 could be a permanent strength, or your odds get a little bit better there. Yeah, let's do it. Just in case. Who knows? That's not the only way, and you know it. Just gotta have faith. Maybe some double lanterns here, or double 1 would also be good. 13, that's just a fighting art for age 1. Faded Blow. Very nice random fighting art. That's big. And for age 2. 13. Is that a permanent strength? Yep, permanent strength. Oof. Thanks for the sub, Broken BBS. Nice to have you. Yeah, 5 strength. So now really all Cronus needs is weapon mastery would be big. Dude, that scared me so bad. But they did pick up Fated Blow. Storm is our favorite. But no... Oh my gosh, it's Fist and Tooth proficiency. And we're kind of past that. So I still think it was probably worth the endeavor to give it a try. So we're down to 4 now. I'm just happy for a settlement event that didn't almost kill us. So let's go ahead and innovate. Mithra might just need champions, right? Yeah, champions right for Reaper. Let's go ahead and innovate here first, though. You want to do sculpture first? Oh, yeah, because it's not a guaranteed, huh? That's right. You have to roll on it. Innovate first? Okay. There's nothing crazy we really have to have from innovation. Bloodletting would be probably my choice, honestly. Probably bloodletting. Let me get rid of the resources right quick. So I have to get rid of a screaming brain, a hide, and a monster bone. My choice would be bloodletting, I think. The storytelling for the survival limit would be really nice, but bloodletting, another chance for us to remove a disorder, and a safety net for plague. It's between bloodletting and storytelling for me personally, fellas. Partnership can, you know. And I'm back wanting to play Kingdom, but if I buy the $20 version, can I still play it with friends, or do they have to buy it for themselves? So they do, everybody has to have at least the entry version broken in order to play. But if somebody buys a more expensive version, if they host, everybody else gets access to those expansions. So that's kind of fun. That's why we host game nights in the Discord, so that those with expansions can host them. But and then your next question on whether the $20 version is worth it. I personally think it is. I don't get paid to say that or anything, but I enjoy this game a lot. And all I had for the first year of streaming this was the base version. And there's a lot of KDM to be played with just the base. The expansions are super nice, but even if you don't want to splurge for the whole $320, you can just buy them as you want them. So I would definitely say that it's worth it for the $20 to get your foot in the door, right? And then, like, because what I did is I spent the $20 and then chipped away at a couple of expansions that I liked and realized that I liked it so much I was going to invest in it for the full version. But the $20 version will definitely tell you whether you want to go deeper or if the core is enough for you. So I would definitely recommend. Did we decide we're going to take... Yeah, we're going to take bloodletting. Okay. And then that was an endeavor. So we're then going to head over to... And if you want to see anything or you have any questions or if you have other people that you think are interested in the sim, you should join the Discord for this channel. And we have people that play together in the sim in Discord, or great place to have any questions you have answered. So yeah. So we could do, you want the evasion, which is a nightmare tick, shankbone, beefsteak, and fresh acanthus. Yep. To get a permanent evasion, we'll keep that open. Are we sure we don't have the tick in our storage? Nope, we don't. Sword beetle, 2 lonely ants. Dang it. It was probably right here. Under that tile. Alright, I'm going to go back and keep looking at sculpture. I will save those. So, man, a 6 plus. So it's 2 at the minimum. He's also just 1 away on his weapon proficiency, right? No, because he would need fated blow. So it would be... It'd be a bit risky. I'm not sure if we have the facilities for that based on what I've been rolling, but... Give investments. I can't just give investments right now. Remember, Bill? Yeah, but how long till he gets it for free, right? Does the Tyrant give you random fighting arts? Because that's who we're going to fight next. He's also 1... So we could... Actually, I think what would probably be better odds for us... What would probably be better odds is to do the training that could get him +1 weapon proficiency level, and then get him Scar from Arena. But it's only a 3 through 4. What is the throne, though? Throne is 3 through 6. He gains a Scar. But blind. And here it's just a Scar, permanent strength. Skip the next hunt. Well, I could try for weapon proficiency, right? What was it? Nightmare training? Is that what it is? Yeah, train. How many survival does he have though? I don't think he has much. Oh, he's got 7 survival. Kill Varda. Come on, guy. Are we really to that point? Of sacrificing somebody? Alright, I'll read it. Sacrifice. Death ritual. So you roll a d10. On a 1, pointless deaths, -2 population. 2 through 3, -1, we get nothing. 4 through 5, -1, we get nothing. Only on a 6 plus do we lose 1 and get rid of our disorders. Even if you are retired? Oh, that could have been nice to farm some more hunt XP. It seems almost like the same odds as tree panning, but less consequential. 3 through 6 or 10 plus. So what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10. So it's a 50% chance to cure it. Oh, you're not bugging me. What pack would I need for them to play it for free? So the pack that you buy won't change their ability to play it for free. They just everybody has to at least have uh, the base game to be able to play. Everybody has to have at least spent the $20 in order to play together. Tree panning has way more bad stuff. I mean, the only thing that's bad on tree panning is 1 through 2. Ooh, you're not wrong. We do get an endeavor if somebody dies. Broken, don't feel like you're bugging us. We're totally here to help with any questions, so. Alright. Alright. We'll do sacrifice. We'll sacrifice Varda and roll here. But the odds are terrible. 6+, and I only say they're terrible because of the way I've been rolling. Alright. Guess it wasn't that bad. So, Rock gets his disorder removed. Not Uranus. Yeah, where those been all night, huh? Rock gets rid of fear in the dark. And Varda is Smellulator dead. I'll go back to it in just a second. Gonzo. Sacrifice. I didn't subtract one. -1 population. You lose all your insanity and may remove one of your disorders. If you could not depart the settlement phase, you may now do so, even if you're retired. So, Rock just has to lose all of his insanity, which is 3. And Rock needs Frozen Star, and he's done. Or 9 Courage, and he's done. So Rock should probably start going back out again. You get back the Endeavor? What? Because of the death? Is that what you mean, Bill? Oh, yeah. That's what ended up making us pick it. Getting that Endeavor back. Okay, so we could... Oh my gosh, it's just a 10+. Can't really risk that for a Frozen Star for Rock. Just doesn't make a lot of sense. I do think that thing sucks. Male Helm Curious? Well, you guys know my favorite. We have the Mail, the Helm, and the Cuirass. We need the Gauntlets and the Greaves are all we need left. And we got enough for the Greaves. And then all we need is the Gauntlets, and we have a full set of leather. Who needs a scar? Mithra needs a scar. Honestly, probably the worst is Mithra. I think you might need one too, Rock. Nope. I think Mithra needs it the most, as far as efficiency would go. Because if he got a scar, then he's waiting on weapon mastery or champion's right. Because he will 100% guaranteed get weapon mastery on his next hunt. Or now, if we choose to try nightmare training. We would have 4 tries to get nightmare training. For talent level 3, Mithra, Rock, Thistle, and I'm sure there's somebody else that could go. They would need to take over the white gear grid. Not Dorothy. I mean, we could take Bill out, or we could take Septa and take her out just for Frozen Star, so that we can be freezing his brain. Septa has a constellation at 2 years old. Unreal. Let's take her then. Even if she's just the support character. She could take over the support. We'll leave... No, Thistle's gonna take that. But, yeah. She could take Arwen's spot on the boat. So it would be Septa, Rock, Thistle, and Mithra. Now I am debating on giving Mithra, it would be Rock actually, and that doesn't matter anymore. I'm thinking about giving Thistle the axe. Reroll any misses, and this is Savage. So it's going to do 2 damage per crit. Could come in handy against him. It's basically like having a devastating weapon. I know we kind of wanted the Qatar, but we know we're not going to get to Qatar Master. We're at Qatar 2. Could be pretty crazy. You guys in favor of that? Just kind of be a straight across trade. Yeah, as we've seen, the rerolls are fairly necessary. We might even be able to... get a third out of Iridescent Hide. Let me try this. No, I don't think we can. Don't need sickle. Have to have sickle for the have to have sickle for the evasion if we want the evasion. Harp can definitely fit with somebody. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Toss the evasion. That's pretty bold. Get rid of an endeavor to turn that into leather. Get rid of an iron from storage. Leaves us with 1 left. For the Greaves. Nice. I don't think we can afford a beacon. No. Short on iron and leather. Plenty of bone, but... And that is the Greaves. Slick. Gets you +2 movement. Yeah, full set of lantern gear dominates. 1 piece of lantern left. It requires 2 iron and 6 hide. Yep, definitely get rid of one of these to pick that Acanthus back up. 100% Bill. Regen suit on Mithra. He didn't suffer any severes, did he? Nope. Harp needs to make its way into somebody's grid. Could replace vestments. Could replace bandages. I don't know what bleeds are like on this John. I don't really remember. It's going to end up having to replace somebody's Acanthus. How bad is he for bleeds? Why don't I remember? Oh, age up after Tyrant. Do they still only get one, I believe? Yeah, you only ever get one. There are some bleeds. So, Rock won't, Mithra just did, Septa won't, Thistle... Oh wow, Thistle's 12 already? That's so depressing. It's because he's been hunting level 2s his whole life. I'm just trying to gauge on exactly what I need to drop, because it sounds like I need to get this harp in there somewhere. Do I get the harp in there, or do we just try to fight him the way we have in the past by eliminating those gates and stuff? I don't imagine his flow changes much, just his difficulty. Yeah, he's got the same stats as level 2, right? Well, not same stats, but same traits with a little more speed and damage. Also, something to think about. Mithra cannot afford to get Oracle's Eye. So I guess he'd have to choose to gain Iridescent Hide again, because that would not be good. No, the heavy weapons are for smashing gates, and the shield is heavy, the sword is heavy, the shield is heavy, and the Gax is heavy. So everybody has a heavy weapon. Can I choose, if it says the survivor may choose to gain, so I don't have to gain them. Which is good, I don't want to. Okay, how are we looking on endeavors? We got 2 left. I don't know, we should try something. Ooh, Harp to Mithra because he's Rhythm Chaser. Okay, so I'd have to remove the bandages. Bandages should probably go somewhere. Yeah, Rock would benefit from getting Oracle's Eye, but Mithra would get Goblin from it. I don't know who else to give these bandages to. I guess I could take them from... Since they're mostly playing a support character anyways, Septa. So, okay. We need to spend these last 2 endeavors. I guess if you want, we could try Sculpture. We'd have 1 shot at it. No, it's a bottom green, unfortunately. We could take 1 shot at Sculpture. We could make somebody give up, and then have Mithra try and get it. Champion's right. We do have a Reaper, right? Did we like that one? Did we like Reaper? I know it's just a constellation in general is good, but... Storm. Rust. Did we not have a Reaper? Oh, here it is. Oh, Titan. It's the Psychovore. Okay, so we need somebody we don't really care about to give up Champion's Right. Elaine could give it up. Probably have to be Elaine, actually. Or Bera. 3 and 2. Elaine's 4 and 2, so right now it's Bera. Let's have Bera give it up. Okay, Bera gives up Champion's Right. And uh, our boy Mithra's gonna give it a try. He's looking for a 6+ to learn Champion's Right, which will get, oh, for fun, which will get him a constellation. 6+. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yeah, it went to sculpture. It went to sculpture, and he just searched sculpture and got it. We just spent 2 endeavors to do it. Because we had 2 left. 2 left, we created the statue and then studied it. Yeah, Mithra. So do we have to take, should we take him out of the party now? I kind of want him to get that mastery, but oh yeah, we're gonna get rid of Berserker for sure. Okay, I'm still not quite familiar enough with this. I should still do it a step at a time. So faces, Berserker is needed. More than Unbreakable or Rhythm Chaser? I don't think it is for the ability. Once per showdown, you may eat an adjacent survivor's disorder. If you do, remove the disorder. They gain a bleed, and you gain a permanent one. Okay, so... Oh... You meant for the death one. Oh, I was reading you the wrong one. In the moment of rebirth, we choose to consume our lies, Mithra. Uh, but I think he has to suffer the broken jaw. Because... Oh, no. Who didn't have Acanthus? Was it Mithra? What did he spend it on? Because he's got the regen suit. Oh, the blind thing. You're right. Okay. So he suffers the broken jaw, severe head injury. It's actually destroyed jaw, right? Shattered. Yeah. Shattered jaw. But he removes all disorders. Oh, none. Wait. Oh, I have to choose one? I didn't even have any disorders to remove. That sucks. Okay, when a survivor gains a constellation, the experience alters the very fiber of their being. Constellation card, which is just Psychovore and +3 permanent accuracy. So, we're familiar. Are we still taking Mithra out to get his mastery? Or are we not? We could try to find somebody else to go. Probably not Arwen. She got that. Unless she could get Frozen Star. She's only a Frozen Star away. Thanos? Yeah, Thanos is just not even close is the problem. He's so old. He's the old style survivor. I hate Thanos. Pretty far away. Anywhere, actually. Yeah, Red Fist. I doubt any of these guys are close. You have 4. Karuna has 6. I mean, Karuna's not terribly far away from anything. I need somebody that can get Gambler. That's what I want. I know it's going to have to do with luck. And that sounds like a grand old time. Oh, wait. Oh, no. We used Champion's Right from Barra. I was like, didn't we sacrifice Barra? No. Uranus might not be terribly. Yeah, Uranus isn't far. Uranus is 1 courage and an accuracy away. Or destined in 9 understanding. Uranus is a decent take. He's got Fated Blow and stuff as well. Constellations, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 constellations currently. Alright. Come on, Uranus. Pronounce slowly. Uranus. Tyrant level 3. We gotta give him the business on Sunday. And then in year 20, things start getting real crazy. Nemesis level 3. Does this have to be the Kingsman? Because, listen. Hate on me all you want. If this is the Kingsman, I'm picking 4 people, killing them, and taking the loss benefits. I ain't doing it. I ain't fooling around with that clown again. You think Rock got upset fighting a level 3 Lope? Wait till you see me fight a level 3 Kingsman. Oh, it's Butcher? No, I think it would have said Butcher level 3. Because look, these ones say Nemesis encounter Butcher. No heavy. Look at our gear. Heavy. This blacksmith armor is heavy. These weapons are all heavy. Kingsman is Cancer. But that's years away. We won't worry about that. Bill, I'll have time to convince you. Well, it's not... But it's Nemesis level 3. So should it be at level 1? Should I fight the hand... You see what I mean? I just wish it specified. Yeah, we'll deal with it later. Okay. Alright, fellas. Well, it was a 3.5 hour stream, but we did come out on top. Oh my gosh, we still have all these resources. I gotta archive these. Yeah, not node 3. That's the word I was looking for, was node. So this is all mostly Screaming Lope. Beefsteak, double shank bone, quadruple shank bone. Large flat tooth and spiral horn. We did make it. We barely made it. Rock, I hope your vacation or trip was nice, my friend. I hope it was something nice. 3 fresh acanthus. An iron. Ooh, our iron that we need. And a black lichen. We are 3 hide away. Oh, the legendary horns. Yeah. Forgot about that. Legendary horns. Bone slash scrap. It is for the Lance of Longinus. But I don't know if it's worth our... Is it worth our time? Lance of Longinus? It's not really that good, is it? Let's take a peek. You can get 3? That's ridiculous. Irreplaceable. Hate that. 2, 6, and 9. That's pretty good. Each showdown the first time you wound the monster. Each showdown the first time you wound, the monster gains a -1 toughness. That's nice. I don't think you can eat them. Holding them fills you with power. I know we inventoried all these. Better inventory those legendary horns. They're in strange. It might be worth next year after we're done with the what's his name? Yeah, we got our 4. After we're done with the tyrant, don't we have one of these that we can? Is it Stone Circle? Harvest Ritual. Spend any number of monster resources to draw an equal number of basic resources. So I could sacrifice all of the Screaming Antelope resources we don't need to try to get 3 more hide. And then we would have a full set of leather, or of lantern armor. Which I guess I could have done this year and spent those... Wait, we could have gotten the full set this year if we do that route. If we try that. Because we would have converted them. We would have... Oh my gosh, do we not have Forbidden Dance? Oh, we don't have Forbidden Dance. Oh, gain King Step, really? Thanks. So we have to have Forbidden Dance first. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Moving forward. Alright, everybody. It was a success. Didn't start out that way, and I honestly rolled terrible. Rolled terribly. But thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for sticking through to the end of the stream. I know it was a bit of a beast tonight, a long one. But that's just kind of how these last ones are going to be. They're just longer. There's more we got to go over. Yeah, I mean, we had a little bit of inspiration at the beginning of the stream when somebody in chat suggested to go fight the level 3 Lope. Not sure who it was, but they owe themselves. Yeah, good job, Brahmithra. Thanks for the advice on the level 3 Lope. So, okay, guys. Might be able to work in a Saturday night stream, but I'll update you guys for sure in the Discord on that. And if there's, I'm sure we'll talk about it throughout the week, but otherwise we'll just plan to see everybody Sunday night to take on the Tyrant level 3. Oh boy. Can't Saturday night till later. Okay. Well then let's just plan on Sunday night. Everybody enjoy your weekend. Have a great finish to your guys' week, and we'll meet up Sunday night.